Now, before you close your instrument case and spend all your time on Instagram and Excel spreadsheets, let me be crystal clear about something. Everything I just said about the success puzzle doesn't mean your musical ability doesn't matter. It absolutely does. In fact, let me flip the script entirely. While being a great musician doesn't guarantee success, being a mediocre musician almost certainly guarantees you'll hit a ceiling you can't break through. Here's the nuance that many people miss. Your musical excellence is your foundation. You can build the most sophisticated marketing strategy, the most compelling brand, and the most engaged social media presence in the world. But if your music isn't good, none of it will create lasting success. You might get some initial attention, but you won't keep it. You won't build a devoted fan base. You won't create a sustainable career. Think of it this way. Marketing gets people to press play, but your music is what makes them press play again. And again, and again. Your brand might get someone to come to your show, but your musical performance is what makes them buy a ticket next time. Business skills help you monetize your talent, but there needs to be genuine talent there to monetize in the first place. This is why, even as I push you to develop all those other skills, I'm equally adamant that you must never stop growing as a musician. Your art is like a sport. It requires constant, consistent practice and training. You cannot coast on past ability. The moment you stop actively improving, you start declining. I've seen this happen repeatedly. An artist develops a certain level of skill, starts getting some success, and then shifts all their focus to the business side of things. They stop taking lessons. They stop practicing regularly. They stop challenging themselves musically. And slowly, sometimes imperceptibly, their performances become stale, their recordings become predictable, and their audience starts to sense something is missing, even if they can't articulate what. Your voice is a muscle. Your fingers need memory and agility. Your ear needs constant training. Your creative instincts need regular exercise. None of these things maintain themselves. A professional athlete doesn't stop training once they make it to the big leagues. They train harder. The same should be true for you as a musician. Here's what investing in yourself as a musician looks like in practice. Regular, deliberate practice. This isn't just playing through songs you already know. This is focused work on your weaknesses, learning new techniques, expanding your range, and pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Even 30 minutes of focused, deliberate practice every day is more valuable than 3 hours of mindless noodling once a week. Continuous learning. Take lessons, even if you think you're already good enough. Every world-class musician I know, regardless of their success level, continues to study with teachers, they attend workshops, they learn from other musicians, they remain students of their craft for life. The moment you think you've learned everything is the moment you stop growing. Listening and studying. Immerse yourself in music. Not just your genre, but all kinds of music. Study the greats in your field. Analyze what makes their music work. Learn music theory not as dry academic exercise, but as a toolkit to understand why certain things resonate emotionally. The more you understand music, the better equipped you are to create it. Physical maintenance. If you're a singer, your instrument is your body. This means taking care of your vocal health, understanding proper technique, doing regular vocal exercises, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, and avoiding things that damage your voice. If you play an instrument, you need to maintain the physical conditioning required. Flexibility, strength, posture, and avoiding repetitive strain injuries. Your body is not separate from your art. It's the vehicle for your art, creative exploration. Set aside time for pure creativity without the pressure of producing something marketable. Experiment with new sounds, new styles, new approaches. Write terrible songs. Try things that don't work. Play with ideas that might never see the light of day. This creative play is essential fuel for your artistic growth. The investment in your musical development isn't just about time. Sometimes it requires financial investment too. Good teachers cost money, quality instruments cost money, recording equipment, studio time, workshops, and courses all cost money. And yes, when you're struggling to make ends meet as an independent artist, these investments can feel impossible. But here's how I want you to think about it. You're not spending money on lessons or equipment. You're investing in your most valuable asset, you. Every penny you spend developing your craft has the potential to return to you many times over throughout your career. The better you are, the more you can charge for performances, the more valuable your recordings become, the more opportunities open up for you. I understand the financial pressure. Trust me, I've been there as an artist myself. But I've also seen the long-term cost of not investing in yourself. Musicians who try to save money by never taking lessons, using subpar equipment, or skipping professional development opportunities often end up with careers that plateau quickly. They might save money in the short term, but they lose far more in unrealized potential. That said, investing in yourself doesn't always require huge amounts of money. There are incredible free resources online, tutorials, masterclasses, educational content. You can trade skills with other musicians. You help them with marketing. They help you with production. You can form practice groups where musicians push each other to improve. The key is making your musical development a priority, not an afterthought. Here's the balance I want you to strike. Spend time on your musical craft every single day, even if it's just 30 minutes. Make it non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. But also spend time on the other pieces of the puzzle: your marketing, your brand, your business skills. Don't let perfect musicianship become an excuse to avoid the business side, but equally, don't let business concerns become an excuse to neglect your art. Remember that your musical excellence is what makes everything else worthwhile. Your marketing amplifies great music. It doesn't compensate for mediocre music. Your brand showcases your artistry. It doesn't replace it. Your business skills help you make a living from your talent. They don't create talent where none exists. In my work training independent musicians, I always emphasize this dual focus. Yes, learn how to market yourself. Yes, understand the business. Yes, build your brand. But never ever stop growing as a musician. The artists who build lasting careers are the ones who remain devoted students of their craft while also becoming savvy about the business side. Your musical ability is your power. Don't underestimate it, don't neglect it, and never stop developing it. Invest in yourself relentlessly because you are the product you're selling, and the better that product is, the easier every other aspect of your career becomes.